Thanks, Amber. I'm Charlie Fitzpatrick, and I get to work in Esri's education team. You know, like Amber was years ago, there are a lot of kids with great futures ahead of them if they get good teachers who take them beyond traditional activities. For 20 years, my colleagues and I have been helping educators bring GIS to students. And for a dozen years, we've highlighted here what these students can do if given the chance. This year's team represents the vast numbers who have grown up with limited opportunities. Listen to these 4 stories, these 4 projects. See how a little boost over a few weeks can make a big difference, and think about what you can do in your communities. From the 11th grade of Roosevelt High School in Los Angeles, California, please welcome 4 wonderful students.
Thank you, Charlie. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Roxana, and today I'm here with my GIS colleagues, and we're representing the Math, Science, Technology Magnet Academy within Roosevelt High School, as indicated by the red pen. My school is located east of downtown Los Angeles. This year, my group decided to research the relationship between race, income, and education, as presented by Stephany and Cosio in his book, Savage Inequalities. We began by mapping the median household income. As you can see, the lighter areas indicate very low income. Additionally, we mapped the Hispanic and Caucasian population. The darker the areas, the greater concentration there is of that particular group. These maps helped us illustrate that the Los Angeles metropolitan area is segregated by race and income, and that Hispanics predominantly live in poor communities. Additionally, we concluded that there was a disparity of fundings amongst different communities. An example, the Los Angeles Unified School District spends roughly $4,000 per student, while other schools and other high-income communities spend roughly $11,000 per student. Now, this funding can affect the quality of education a student receives. The effect can be seen through graduation rate. Now, if we take a look at Jordan High School, located in the Los Angeles area, it attained a graduation rate of 38%, while Beverly Hills High School attained a graduation rate of 98%. And although we all love our communities, reality is it's not fair. It's not fair. We're not getting the same opportunities these other schools are. And although we are grateful to Esri and the I Am Angel Foundation, I believe that all students should receive the same opportunities we were able to receive. Thank you. And now, my classmate, Uriel.
Thank you, Roxana. Hi, my name is Uriel Gonzalez. My group works specifically on access to parks, recognizing them as a way to maintain the physical and mental health of our community. Here is a population density map of our community. It emphasizes how congested our community is. And in contrast to the high density of Boyle Heights, the following green dots represent our city parks. Now, let's zoom in a little. This area here may be misunderstood as a public park, but actually, it's a cemetery. Sadly enough, this cemetery takes up more space than all of our parks combined. We have less than a quarter of park space recommended. We are a park-poor community. Keeping these points in mind, we contacted organizations that will help support our research. Nonprofit organization People of Parks helped us in writing grants that will increase our park space. Our solution was equipping these elementary schools with park space. That way, it could serve both children during school hours and the community afterwards. Although my current efforts may be a year-long process after my project's supposed to be over, this GIS experience has motivated me to pursue knowledge through maps and create change. Thank you. And now my classmate, Stephany.
Thank you, Uriel. Hi, my name is Stephany Ortiz, and another topic that was presented was on visual pollution. Visual pollution is the excessiveness of advertising, such as billboards, that can actually have a great impact on the way people think and behave. Some of these billboards not only deliver negative messages, but they actually tend to lead people into needless consumerism. Through using ArcGIS feature services, we were able to map, categorize, measure, and capture images of billboards and murals around our community. The red dots represent the billboards, and the white dots represent the murals. This being one of our billboards, and here we can see a mural. As you can see, there is an overabundance of billboards in a community where murals represent culture and identity. Boyle Heights used to be known as the mural capital of the world, but we have lost that due to the fact that more and more billboards continue to be implemented. With that being said, there is an urgency to preserve and possibly recover our title. These beautiful murals not only encourage students to continue learning about their history, but it empowers them to make a difference in their community. Thank you. And now my classmate, Alexander Cosio.
Thanks, Stephanie. Hello, my name is Alexander Cosio. My group focused on brownfields. Brownfields are pieces of land that can be potentially toxic due to pollution. We created tons of maps for this project. This map shows population density along with student home addresses and addresses of the brownfields. As you can see, our brownfields are right next door to our students, so we couldn't stop there. We kept on researching and stumbled upon a shapefile which contained a Sony map of Los Angeles. This map is very dull and unable to provide us with information, so I took it upon my task to learn a few tricks on ArcMap over the weekend, and consequently, I got this map. Here you can see yellow being residential, red being industrial, and orange being commercial. We concluded that our students are living in highly populated areas where brownfields are affecting a greater amount of people, exposing them to chemicals such as lead, cadmium, and arsenic, which could lead to leukemia and cancer. If any of you are wondering where we live, the black and white targets represent our homes. So the final result of our project was to raise awareness and let the community know that there is a problem and that we as a whole can ask for change. I also learned that there is a greater future for ArcGIS and that it has inspired me to pursue a similar career path. With that being said, I would like to introduce our English teacher, Alice M., and our mentor, Enrique Legaspi.
Thanks, Alex. Hi, my name is Alice M., and every year I partner with a student social studies teacher in assigning a culminating interdisciplinary project that asks the students to research a question that they witness and experience in their daily lives. Many people assume that all urban schools are failing because of apathy or incompetence, that these kids have it easy. Yet these students clearly demonstrate that they haven't had it easy. In a month, these students were asked to identify a question, collect data, map it, conduct surveys, interviews, write a 25-page paper, develop a portfolio, and ultimately present their findings to their school community in an hour-long presentation. Project-based learning is a powerful tool and represents a paradigm shift in education, especially when teaching students of the 21st century who are not going to be required to memorize facts and bubble things in, but rather become critical thinkers and problem solvers who search for a multitude of answers. And students will seek these opportunities out despite the barriers they may face in their daily lives. It's not uncommon for our students to travel over an hour just to get to school, navigating dangerous neighborhoods, a maze-like transit system, and a complex educational system. Yet they rise to the challenge when they feel supported by their school communities, when they feel empowered by the voice that they find, when they feel success in the academic achievements that they're able to accomplish. I'd like to thank Esri and the I Am Angel Foundation, because without their support, we wouldn't have been able to take our project to the next level. And here representing the I Am Angel Foundation today, I'd like to introduce Chief of Staff, Mr. Enrique Legaspi.